Hello, my name is Ryan, and in this course we'll be looking at different songwriting processes. I want to take you through my process, which is looking at artist identity, narrative, how that narrative can affect mood, rhythm, and other creative elements within the writing process. In this session, you're going to need lots of imagination, a pen and paper, and an instrument to play your chords and rhythms on. It would be useful to have some music theory. A knowledge of chords, rhythms, and time signatures could be useful in the writing process, although it's not essential. We're all natural musicians, and intuitively we can create music even if we can't explain how we're doing it. There are many different ways of composing music. Some compositions tell stories with just the music. Other compositions have music and words to tell their stories. In this session, we'll be looking at pop composition, delving deep into identity and narrative, and using words and music to tell our story. A lot of the songwriters that you would have heard of write in different ways. They might be inspired by the world around them and commit things to page based on their experiences. I want to talk to you about how to structure your songwriting page. I like to think that I have different sides of my brain, the logical and the creative sides. And I want you to try and emulate that within the page. So in the top right hand corner of your page, we're going to write down words that relate to your character. At the bottom right hand corner, we're going to write broader poetic lines. So anything that you say and you think, this is quite poetic, you can jot it down in the bottom right hand corner. And then on the left hand side of the page, we're going to put all of our logical ideas. What this story is about, what happened to our character, and how the narrative is going to progress throughout the song. So we're now going to look at laying out your page. We're going to think about 3 different sections: the logical section on the left-hand side of the page, and then the 2 creative elements, which are just going to be single words, feelings and emotions, and poetic lines on the right-hand side of the page. In the logical section, I put over here on the left-hand side, and I put all of the details in this part, which is the name and age and feelings and emotions that my character experiences. And this can have everything from the narrative elements right through to the chords and time signature that you might choose to add to your song. It's a place for notes. On this side, on the creative side, I have all of the creative elements of my character. I have my keywords up here. So every time whilst you're being logical, you say a word that you think, that fits with my character's narrative and is quite creative, just jot it down here. Sadness, love, happiness, hope, optimism, all are keywords. And then I have my key phrases. And I jot them down here. So these are lines of poetry that I might think of whilst I'm going through this writing process. Helps you to divide your brain into being logical and creative, and you know where to look every time you're looking for something specific. We're now set up and ready to do some songwriting. It might seem like you don't have much equipment with you, but really all you need is your imagination and a pen and paper.